Notizie in italiano! 3 titoli, 3 notizie da leggere insieme per imparare tante parole nuove. There's a lot of interesting vocabulary today. These headlines have some words in common. Read, listen and tell me which one is not about thieves.
Carlo Conti. Dopo 40 anni tornano a Sanremo i Duran Duran. Tenta di rubare yacht di 32 metri a Sanremo. Arrestata. A Milano arrestate 2 borseggiatrici. Una finì virale in un video.
Which of these 3 headlines is not about thieves? Quale notizia non parla di ladri? Leggiamo insieme. In Italy, February is the month of the Sanremo Music Festival. Everywhere you look, it's Sanremo everywhere. This year, the British band Duran Duran are the international guests of the 3rd evening of the festival, which is the 13th of February. Abbiamo appena concluso la trattativa e abbiamo l'ok. We have just concluded the negotiation and we have the green light. Dopo 40 anni torneranno all'Ariston i Duran Duran, straordinaria band di ieri, oggi e domani. Un complesso senza tempo. After 40 years, Duran Duran, an extraordinary band of yesterday, today and tomorrow, a timeless band, will return to the Ariston Theatre. Ospiti internazionali graditissimi della terza serata. Very welcome international guests of the 3rd evening. Lo dice il direttore artistico del festival, Carlo Conti, aggiungendo che stupirà tutti con effetti speciali. This is what the artistic director of the festival, Carlo Conti, says, adding that he will amaze everyone with special effects. Abbiamo l'ok. We have the ok, the green light. We use the word ok a lot in Italian, pronounced ok. Sometimes it's even written like this. L'Ariston is short for Teatro Ariston, the theatre where the Sanremo Festival is held every year. Duran Duran are called un complesso senza tempo. The word complesso has several meanings, but here it means ensemble, group, band. Graditissimi means very welcome, very appreciated. Gradire is similar to piacere. It means to like, but it's easier to use because it's transitive. Ho gradito molto questa cena. I enjoyed this dinner a lot. It's more formal and polite. Effetti speciali is special effects. The expression stupire con effetti speciali comes from an old ad which was very popular in the 80s.
Potevamo stupirvi con effetti speciali e colori ultra vivaci. Ok, basta così, ma noi siamo scienza, non fantascienza.
Allora, questa notizia parla di ladri? No, there are no thieves in this news item. It was about music. Now, please take a moment to subscribe if you haven't yet. There is a lot more to see in this channel. Andiamo avanti. Tenta di rubare yacht di 32 metri a Sanremo. Arrestata. Woman arrested for attempting to steal a 32-meter yacht in Sanremo. This headline is also about Sanremo, but it's a completely different story. Sanremo is a seaside town, and someone tried to steal a yacht from the harbor. Una donna francese è stata arrestata dalla polizia a Sanremo con l'accusa di tentato furto di uno yacht del valore di circa 3 milioni di euro. A French woman was arrested by the police in Sanremo on charges of attempted theft of a yacht worth around 3 million euro. La donna ha sganciato le cime dell'imbarcazione. The woman unhooked the boat's ropes ed è entrata nella sala comandi per tentare di avviare il motore and entered the control room to try to start the engine. Ma è stata incastrata dai filmati del sistema di videosorveglianza dello yacht. But was caught by the yacht's video surveillance system. Arrestata, arrested, easy. Accusa is charge, accusation. Why was the woman charged? The woman was arrested con l'accusa di tentato furto, on charges of attempted theft. Tentare means to try, to attempt. La donna ha sganciato le cime. The woman unhooked the ropes. Cime here means ropes. It's a nautical term. Cima also means mountaintop, but not in this article. The woman entered the control room, la sala comandi, to try to start the engine, per tentare di avviare il motore. Here we see tentare again. Incastrare means to frame or to incriminate. The woman was filmed by the yacht surveillance cameras. È stata incastrata dai filmati. In conclusione, la donna è riuscita a rubare lo yacht? Sì o no? Scrivimelo nei commenti. Now read the last headline with me. A Milano arrestate 2 borseggiatrici. Una finì virale in un video. 2 pickpockets arrested in Milan, one went viral in a video. 2 borseggiatrici, 2 pickpockets. Pay attention to the word used for pickpocket, borseggiatrice. The ending tells us that the thief was a woman. A male pickpocket would be borseggiatore. Hanno rubato il portafogli di un turista giapponese davanti alla stazione centrale e hanno prelevato del denaro con la sua carta di credito. They stole the wallet of a Japanese tourist in front of the central station and withdrew money with this credit card. La scena però è stata vista dagli agenti della squadra mobile che hanno arrestato 2 donne di 20 e 24 anni per furto aggravato. The scene, however, was seen by flying squad officers who arrested 2 women aged 20 and 24 for grand larceny. Una delle 2 era apparsa un paio di anni fa in un video, poi diventato virale sui social, in cui affermava: rubiamo tutti i giorni, è il nostro lavoro, dobbiamo rubare. One of them had appeared a couple of years ago in a video, which later went viral on social media, in which she stated, "We steal every day. It's a job. We have to steal." In this article we find 2 words in common with the previous one: rubare, to steal, and arrestare, to arrest. Portafogli, wallet. It's a singular noun, il portafogli. Portafoglio is also okay. 2 pickpockets stole a tourist wallet and used his credit card. Squadra mobile, flying squad. Furto aggravato. Aggravated theft or grand larceny. Aggravato comes from aggravare, to make worse or more serious. It's a past participle used as an adjective. Aggravante, instead, is a present participle used as a noun. The reason why a crime is considered more serious, an aggravating factor. Final expression, diventare virale, to go viral. The woman's video went viral It has over 3 million views here on YouTube. Wow, maybe I should change jobs. Now, did you watch the previous episode of this playlist where I explained the various sections or categories that you can find on Italian news outlets? Do you think these last two items belong to cronaca, cultura, or economia? A, B, or C? Write your answer in the comments. I want to see you again next week. There's some easy listening practice lined up for you. Ti aspetto la settimana prossima su questo canale. Ciao!